What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Will back with another video. Now today, we got to talk about this wide receiver position and core all over again. After we seen what happened in the preseason, and we have kind of seen a little couple of videos come out about Browns wide receiver Anthony Schwartz. I recently made a video saying like, hey, he might make the team, especially like with Marquise Goodwin and everybody being hurt, injured. The Browns really needing a guy that take the tops off the defense. He's the fastest guy on the roster, and he's a third-round pick. It makes a lot of sense for them to keep him on the roster. But now we got to have a conversation about this wide receiver core again. And, it's really starting to get concerning, like real concerning with Anthony Schwartz. He gets the ball, first play of the game, and he goes out there and fumbles. Not first play of the game, but first, one of the first couple of offensive snaps, they're like, all right, hey, let's get Anthony Schwartz started. Let's go out there and get him going. And he fumbles. I was kind of very frustrating. He was looking decent for a quick second, fumbled the ball. And I don't see how any head coach could go out there and feel trustworthy or put him on the field when he does and performs the way he does. I made a video discussing and saying like how he may be able to, stay on this roster. But no, man, I'm starting to disbelieve that. It looks like the bro just need to stop playing football. It's not even like he's not good at football athletically. It's just like when you need him the most, you can at least count on him. So, yeah, it's just kind of frustrating, man. Even if he starts to show some type of promise in camp, let's just say it's a playoff game, everybody's down and Anthony Schwartz is wide open for a TD to end the game, and he drops that football, you got to blame yourself, man, because at the end of the day, you could have got another guy that's quick and fast off the street that could do the same stuff that he's doing, but can deliver when you need him to deliver the most. And the biggest thing with Anthony Schwartz, I say, is trust. How do you trust that guy? You go out your way to give him the ball, and then he comes out and he fumbles his first touch. He did the same thing last year. They went out their way. Deshaun broke it, hit Schwartz on the route. Schwartz running, fumbles the football. It's just kind of very, sad and alarming. And I don't even think, like I said, it has anything to do with skill. I just don't think he's there as far as, on a mental level, as far as being a football player. Now, I don't know the guy personally, but, I just you got to feel bad for the guy, man. If he has another bad preseason game, they got to kind of cut him, y'all. And it's very unfortunate that he went out his way and he's put in all this work and he's staying with the offseason, not the offseason, but the whole offense throughout the offseason. He's at all the workouts and he just can't really to show it on the field, man. He fumbles in the most critical moments. So, not critical moments, but when it's time for him to show, he goes out there and fumble. Now another thing that we can do on a positive note, because I do think Anthony Schwartz got to get cut. You just can't have that liability on the roster, man. And there's no purpose of him being out there if you can't trust him. But in good news, Cedric Tillman looks like he's going to be wide receiver 4. I would have originally thought that would have been David Bell or Marquise Goodwin. But it's starting to look like it's going to probably be Cedric Tillman out there. It's probably going to be Coop, DPJ, Elijah, and Tillman. And then that's what hopefully, if Marquise Goodwin comes back and gets back in before the end of training camp, that's when Marquise Goodwin could be there. That's the fifth wide receiver, and then maybe David Bell is the 6th. I really want to see more out of David Bell. I'm gonna make a video pretty much discussing and talking about who I want to see as far as in these next preseason games. Get a lot of targets, get the most looks. Just because we kind of got to start seeing what we got in these guys to make the plan for the future. We need to know if David Bell's good or not. Period, point blank. He's not heavily targeted, so we need to figure out how to get him the football and why he's not getting targeted. So I want to see AVP and Stefanski go out their way and get David Bell some looks and some touches. We're going to see who plays as far as these next couple of preseason games. We do play on Friday for you guys that don't know. And hopefully we could go out there and get Anthony Schwartz a couple more looks. Hopefully we could get him on the deep look, get him on the jet ski. But he's going to be more understanding that, hey, when he gets the ball, people are going to be trying to punch that football out. Especially because he got a history of fumbling or a history of drops. So, guys are going to try to go out his mental and go out their way, especially when they're starting to see a pattern here. So we'll find out a lot about Anthony Schwartz over these next 2 or 3 preseason games. We'll find out a lot about the rest of our wide receiver core over these next couple of preseason games. I think it's probably like a 90% chance bro get cut. I used to be like a 20, 25, 40% chance he gets cut. Now I think it's like a 90% chance he gets cut. I just don't understand why he's continued to get put out there if they know they're really giving him a lot of patience. But bro, you gotta send a message to your locker room that you gotta perform and be good to be here. Like, I don't know. But at the end of the day, you still see a lot of stuff about Andrew Berry keeping up and being with his picks. I will say that, if Anthony Schwartz gets cut, Jordan Elliott, who looked terrible, by the way, we're not going to talk about how bad that boy looked in that preseason game, in a Hall of Fame game, and he's a third-year guy? Like, when are we going to allow him to get some type of criticism? Anyways, though, yeah, man, so we will see. We will see, long story short, what Anthony Schwartz can do, what this Browns offense can do. I do hope to see that when he gets out there, he gets a couple of looks. Like I said, we got to start giving these guys that we don't really know about looks. We got to give, Tillman a couple of looks and stuff like that. So it will be exciting to see with this wide receiving core. You guys think Anthony Schwartz, any way, shape, or form, he can make some type of a comeback? I think he has to have a complete 360, like have a couple of big plays, big catches, big highlights that keeps him alone. And then I think it'll come down to the wire whether or not they keep him on the roster or not. A lot of this depends on Marquise Goodwin and his health. Not Andrew Berry, but, the Browns also got Jalen Darden and Watkins out there. So if those guys look better than Anthony Schwartz, he'll probably be gone. So we shall see. It might come down to Deshaun just preferring Jalen Darden, he's been working out with the whole offseason, to be on the roster over Anthony Schwartz. But like I said, we shall see. I mean, at the end of the day, we talk about our wide receiver 6, 7, who might get 20 targets this year. So it's not that big of a deal, but it is at the same time because it's a key position for a guy to take the top off the defense. But hopefully Marquise Goodwin could just get back. We don't got to worry about this. And then we got our our top 5 wide receivers in Goodwin, Tillman, DPJ, Elijah Moore, and Coop. We shall see, though. Comment down below. Remember, I'm doing a 1K giveaway on all my videos. Just comment dogs. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, or Instagram or Twitter, whichever one you got. And sub down here. Turn those notifications on. I got 2 more videos I'm about to do right now. You guys should be seeing this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm out. Peace.